You know what I just realized? I realized that when you put your trust in God or a higher power or whoever you believe in, you actually relax and your body relaxes. And the benefit of that is actually way more than relaxation. You actually reap the benefits on a day-to-day basis. Have you ever met a person who seems to be so grounded and so relaxed to the point where they're functioning optimally? Because when you're stressed, you can't even think properly. You forget things easily. You feel scattered. It's like you're not rested within, and it kind of shows on your day-to-day, and that brings about more anxiety, more stress. It just becomes this huge problem. But the people who actually do have trust in God, they do rest in that peace. It's literal. And because of that, they are able to think clearly. They're able to see the bigger picture. They're able to detach from, little things that could potentially trigger them. They're able to stay grounded through quote unquote tough situations. It's a lot of benefits actually. And if we don't put that trust in God, that means we are carrying the weight of this world, and it's already too much. It's a lot to carry on our own. So putting that trust in God is so profound. It will relieve a lot of pressure, and it wasn't our job to carry everything anyway, but we do that all the time. And so again, like I said, because of that, we're not even functioning optimally. We end up being so exhausted, chronically exhausted, because of everything that we try to control and do with our mind, with our body, with our spirit. We're not relaxed or rested at all. And again, talking about surrendering, it might not be easy, but if we try and strive towards getting our body used to surrendering and believing in God, can you just imagine how much relief you'll feel? It's no longer your job to worry about tomorrow or the next thing or whatnot. You can actually just focus in the present moment, because it's imagine it's like a child worrying about something, and then you go and tell that child, hey, don't worry, I got this, right? If someone comes and tells you hey, don't worry, I got this, then you already stop worrying. So just imagine what God can do in our lives. And if we just give it up to God, we can already feel that peace right now. And not only that, but the most exciting part about this is you become someone else. You literally have so much energy freed up because of that, because you're not trying to stay in this contracted state. You're not trying to control things, and that takes a lot of energy to just stay in that mode where you're trying to control and hold on to things and hold this emotion and hold this grudge and hold this prediction about the future or fear, and so on. So when you release all this mental grip, your body, your muscles, your tension, everything just goes away. And your brain fog, right? For example, if you find yourself to be hyper vigilant and you can't focus on doing certain things, or you end up forgetting things because you're so stressed, that will be gone. You start thinking clearly. You literally become smarter. So put that trust in God. Put that trust in Creator, the higher power, whoever you believe in. Okay? So that you can actually get off of your fight or flight mode, because stress actually puts your body in the fight or flight mode, and it activates your amygdala, right, in your brain. So again, that kind of lifestyle versus a lifestyle where you're just intentionally living moment by moment, it is two completely different experiences. And so no matter how much we think that holding on is gonna keep us safe, yes, it might in one way or another. But when we're chronically worrying and holding on to tension and so on, and not giving up and not surrendering and not letting go and not putting trust in God, we're hurting ourselves. So our true power will shine. Our true power will come out when we let go, when we surrender, when we put our trust in God, and when we stop worrying about all the extra stuff that is not even in our control. So that's my thing for today. And I thought it was just fascinating how much benefits we can reap just by putting that trust in God. And you can see, if you truly see and look at people, you can tell who has put that trust in God and who hasn't. Okay, you can see who is trying to stress out every day because of their belief, their ego believes that they're in control, they want to be in control, or they want to control everything to feel safe, versus someone who is, they have rested their case. Okay, they're like, this is not mine to deal with. I've given it up to God, and my job is to just be present right now. So profound. And what excited me the most about this is the fact that I can actually have so much energy freed up to the point where my brain will actually start working. It will start working optimally. Like my frontal lobe will activate, and I can now focus. I can now relax. I can now think clearly. I can now memorize things that I was forgetting. So that's beautiful. That's like your life will become more beautiful, essentially, because you choose to put your trust in God. Anyway, that's what I have for today. I hope that makes sense. And until next time, have a good one.